Oh, we got the glare again. I'm gonna try to stand in front of it. But anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with a U and not an E, so don't get it twisted. Okay. So, anywho, this show is for those who are diabetics, those who are pescatarians, those who are watching the girl, the high school figure, and boys, girls, don't matter. Anyway, watching that figure. And then it's also for diabetics. It's basically for anybody who just wants a healthier version of a good food. That's it. That's what the show is about. Making it better and still tasting good. Okay. So, anywho, today's recipes are meltaways, and you've heard them as buttermints, little square, different color mints that you get that you used to get at restaurants. They don't hardly do them no more. But anyway, they also call meltaways because they melt in your mouth. So mine's not shaped like a square; it's kind of flat, like, but they do melt in your mouth. Also, the twist that I have is that I put flavor as well as the color in them, because when I was a kid, I would get the buttermilk. I'm going like, oh, I wonder what the yellow one tastes like. Oh, wonder what the green one tastes like. And they all tasted the same. So I'm going like, I don't want to trick nobody. Let's make them taste like something. Okay. So that's what we doing. I wish I could get this sun from behind me. Kind of scoot this around a little bit and see what happens. Anywho, we gonna see. We're gonna see. We all in this together. It's a live show. Okay, let's move it this way. Oh Lord. Don't the laptop trying to fall. Oh Lord have mercy. Okay. I'm just gonna put it back and I'm gonna keep trying to block that sunlight. I should be big enough to do it. Anywho, okay, so now what I need you to do is go to the thumbs and click the thumbs up. Then I need you to click subscribe and look for the black bell and then click it. That way, every time I come on, you will get an alert that I'm coming on. Okay? So, why don't you go do that right now? Okay? And so, I want to talk about this eating lifestyle. Basically, the eating lifestyle means I lowered my sodium. For a daily goal, I try not to go over 1,500 milligrams of sodium. Okay. And then I also try not to do more than 12 grams of saturated fat. And I also try not to go over 50 grams of sugar. Now, I know the daily requirement is 25, but let's be serious and honest. It's very hard to do just 25 in the whole day. But at first I was doing probably more like 100. So to do 50 is still good. And then sometimes I get surprised and only do 25. So, but those are my goals. And that's what I call my eating lifestyle. All right. And so I've been doing this for 3 years. This way I have avoided 4 medications. So I think it's working out. And everything has been maintained pretty much the same since those numbers went down, because my A1C was 8.7 and now it runs like 5.3. Then my blood pressure on that particular day was 167. It runs in the 120s. Don't mind that noise. And then I had a 17-pound weight loss maintenance. Grandma Hurshey still working on trying to get it down some more, but I just haven't had the time nor the energy. So at least the 17 pounds didn't come back. All right. So anyway, it does work and it does something good for you. All right. It makes you feel better. Okay. So what I looked up this week for a little health tip is the margarine. Because you know my favorite margarine is Imperial. Well, I found out that I need to switch Because what I found out is that your saturated fat in the margarine should not be more than 10%. And mine is 15%. How dare they? How could they? So now I've got to go look at these others. Now, I did find suggestions that they said. They said there's some good brands which are plant-based. They have stanols and sterols, and that's what you want in a healthier margarine, okay? So Proactive, Earth Balance, Land O'Lakes, Benacol, I can't believe it's not butter, Parquet, and Country Crock. Those are listed as your healthiest margarines. Okay. So I'm going to get, and I do like to get Country Crock in the tub. And also, they were saying, when I say they, what they said, I forgot who I went to, but anyway, it was a health place. So they were saying that the light butter is better because it's got less of the saturated fat and less of any kind of oil, because the two things you want to make sure that it's not in your margarine is hydrogenated oils and partially hydrogenated oils. So those are the things you want to look for, and not buy them if you can. But I know things are expensive, and so you really have to try to weigh, the two, try to balance it out. Do you want healthier, or do you want, can you afford it? So just try to look for those. So, but I know Country Crock is usually pretty reasonable. So I'm gonna probably switch over to Country Crock. And I still haven't tried the mixture with the butter margarine because the butter is high too. High as a kite, high as two kites. I'm going, Lord, you have to do something to help us out. Okay. So anyway, that is what I found out for our healthy tips this week. Okay, so happy hunting. And if you find something, let me know, because I'm always willing to try something better as long as I can afford it. Okay, Grandma Hurshey don't have a whole bunch of books. All right, so I get what I can afford, and then I try to pass it on to you, because I know we're all in this together. All right, so I want to give a shout out to my friend Najee. He tastes a lot of my foods when I bake it, and then he gives me some good tips and send me some good tips about different things with health. So thank you. And then I want to give a shout out to my friend Donna. Every time I tell her what I'm making, then she always give a suggestion of what I could do on how to do this, that, and the other. And they be some good suggestions. So I thank the both of you. Okay? Mwah! Love you. All right. So the healthy highlights in the recipe for today is that it's high in fiber, it's moderate in sugar, and it's low in everything else. And I mean everything else. And did I tell you this was episode 14? We moving right along. I got enough shows now that you can binge watch them. All right. Matter of fact, you might have to take a couple of days to binge watch them now. Oh, watch out now. So so we're going to look for 2 pieces. Okay. Because no one's going to eat just one. All right. So you might want to. So for 2 pieces, the calories is 30.6. The sodium, 0.2. Carbs, 4.8. The fiber is 5.8. And the sugar is 4.6. So my suggestion is just eat 2 and don't be greedy, because they're mints. Okay, it's not a cookie. It's not a candy bar. So let's try to do that. All right, but I know they're going to be tasting so good, you're going to have to slap your hand. Get back. Stop that. Okay. That's just how it works. All right, so let's make this recipe, because we don't have all day. Time is of the essence around here, and I don't want to hold you all day. All right. So what we're going to do first. Now, first thing we had to do was soften our margarine. You know how that works. And so now we've got to smooth it out. So we're going to put it in here in a bowl. Put that to the side. And we're going to smooth it real quick. And all you're going to do is turn that beater on. And just smooth it out. All right. And you can see that. All right. So when it's soft already, then it's easier to do. So you want to soften that margarine first. So then we're going to go to our ingredients. So now this, what I'm doing here is 2 batches put together. But the recipe that I gave you is for 1 batch at a time. It's a lot easier than trying to do what I'm about to do next, okay? So, but this is for 2 batches. So for this, I've got 2 cups of powdered sugar. 2 cups of powdered sugar. It can get floury, like, you know, dusty. 2 cups of powdered sugar. Then we have 2 cups of powdered erythritol. Remember that pantry list that I gave you to get your powdered erythritol, because you're going to need it, and you won't waste your money by buying it because there's recipes to make it with, okay? With it. So we're going to put those in. Woo-hoo. This is a live show. You get your bloopers here. Okay, I kind of like to stir it up in here a little, because once I turn these beaters on again, I don't want it flying everywhere. Okay, so we're going to kind of blend it in a little. Can't get it in too good yet. Okay, so anyway, that's in a little bit. So then we're going to add a tablespoon of almond milk. And this is the vanilla. I just have my teaspoon of vanilla flavor already in it. Okay, time is of the essence. So we're going to put that in. Then we have a half a teaspoon of xanthan gum. Now on your recipe, you're using a 1/4 cup. Everything I'm saying, you're using half of. So this is the xanthan gum to help it to stick together because of the powdered erythritol. Okay, so we're going to stick that in. And we're going to stir it in a little bit so it don't fly everywhere. Okay, there goes some sugar. So this is a confection, so it is sugar, powdered sugar. So we're going to turn that on, try to blend it in. Okay, on low. I blend it too well. Okay. There we go. Let me try to do it about a spoon. For some reason, it's acting a little bit crazy. Just because it's on live TV don't mean it has to be crazy. But we want to get this stirred in good, okay? Because we gotta, yeah, that's not, Now when my kitchen angels did it last night, it worked out perfect. So I don't know what's going on here, but this got let me find a spoon. That's what the deal is. You gotta have a spoon instead of a spatula. So that's what they use. They use the spoon. Got it stirred up real good. Okay, let's use a spoon. Because we want that powdered sugar to blend into that margarine and all those other little goodies in here. Come on now. Okay. Okay, it's blending somewhat. Oh my. Me, oh my. Okay. Okay, now Grandma Hershey washed her hands before we started, okay? So Grandma Hershey gonna have to play with this a little bit. Play with our food. Grandma Hershey don't like to because I don't like sticky stuff. Oh, all righty. Yeah, it's blending because it's supposed to be kind of like a cookie dough when you finish. Kind of like a cookie dough. Grandma Hershey don't like this part. I would have had my gloves. Come on. Okay, it's a little better. Ugh. Grandma Hershey don't like this at all. Okay, wipe my hands. I just don't like it. Too much for me. Some of my cookies, my candy stuff. Okay, so it's got pretty blended up. So sorry for all the grunts. I just don't like stuff on my fingers. Okay, so now it's blended pretty good now. Okay, there we go. See, it almost looked like a pie crust dough. Can you see it? I don't know if you can tell. Good. That's what it pretty much looked like. So then Since this is 2 batches, we're going to take half of it and put it in this second bowl. Okay, half. Going in the second bowl. About half, as much as half. See, if you do it by the batch, you won't go wrong. Okay, I think that's about half. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make orange meltaways. All right. My angels, my kitchen angels, they made peppermint and what's the other one? And lemon. Yes. So I'm making, Grandma Hershey's making orange and strawberry. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take 1/4 teaspoon of the orange extract. 1/4 teaspoon. All right, nice and orangey. And since I got the other dough together, I might as well do 1/4 teaspoon of strawberry and put it in there with a different spoon. And you using the measuring spoons, not your own. Take a spoon and then figure out what's a fourth. Use the measuring spoon. And then for the orange, I want for it to look kind of orange. So I'm going to have a little bit of red, just a little. I don't like this cap. Ooh, okay, little red and a little, and 2 drops of lemon coloring, food coloring. I mean, not lemon, yellow. I'm tripping. Okay. All right. And then the other one is going to get just a drop of the red because we want pink for the strawberry. Okay. Let's hope. I'm hoping for it not to come flying out of here. Come on. There you go. All right. So we're going to stir up the orange one and watch it turn colors. Oh, good Lord. Okay, I don't know how orange this is turning. Might have to add some more yellow, but you do to what color you want. Ooh. Okay. Oh, this show today is a lot of noise. Lord have mercy. Okay, that's kind of orangey, but I want to put a little bit more yellow in here. Oh, it's turning orange. Okay, let's do an orange. I'll still put a little bit more since I got it here. But yeah, it's turning orange. Ooh. Oh, now it's more orange, what I want. Okay. There we go. Can you see how it turned orange? I'm going to take this spatula and we're going to turn the other one pink. Let's move this over some so you can see it. We're going to turn it pink. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I don't think I took half. I think I took less than half over here. Oh, well, it'll work out. It smells good. It smells like strawberry. Oh, come on. All right. I hope y'all not getting too much glare in here because it's just crazy. It's just one of those days. Last week it was the echo. This time it's the glare. I might put a curtain or something up to that window next week because it's getting summertime or close to it. All right. So we got pink in this bowl and orange in this one. So now the easy, simple thing that you're going to do next. Very simple. We're going to create the little meltaways. And all you're going to do is take those 1/4 teaspoons and you're going to put it on some parchment paper. Now, this is what parchment paper looks like. It's similar to wax paper, but wax paper has a gloss. This does not. So make sure you use parchment paper when you cooking something that's going in the oven. Now for this, it don't matter. It could have been wax paper or parchment paper. But if you're making something in the oven, then use parchment paper so it doesn't catch on fire, okay? So, can you see this pan? There we go. There's the pan with the parchment paper. So, I'm going to go ahead and do some pink ones. So we're going to take the 1/4 teaspoon And then we're going to put it on the parchment paper, because what happens is once you put them on there, then they have to dry out. So, and it will dry as the air hit them, it will dry. And because that's what's going to make be like candy. So somewhat, like those little mints. So you're going to put, and each batch makes 50 meltaways. See how little they are. And they're not going to go anywhere. You can flatten them if you want to. Okay, and then I'm going to put a few of these orange ones out here for us. See how orange that is? Put that over here. And once you put them all on there, you're going to let it dry out overnight for a lot of hours. Trust me, the bottom should not have any moisture in it once it's ready. Okay, and then once it's done, you put them in a very airtight container if you have some left, because I usually give all mine away. I just like people to eat my food, that's all. All right, so I'm going to do the rest of that later. I'm going to show you what the angels did last night for me. They love Grandma Hurshey, and Grandma Hurshey loves them. All right. Ooh, I messed one up a little. The design they had, so pretty. So pretty. You see what they did for me? Can you tell the green and the yellow? The green is the peppermint, and the yellow is the lemon. So I'm going to try a little bit of each one and see. It's nice and firm. It's nice and firm, but yet it's going to melt in my mouth. Okay, move this up just a little bit so you can see this pretty face. All right. Tastes like lemon. And then the green. I can taste the mint. And they melt in your mouth. But you don't want to eat a bunch of these because it's high in fiber. Okay? Okay, if it is low in sugar, it's high in fiber. So don't eat more than 2 because they're mint. Okay, and they really taste good. I really like it. Okay, so what I need you to do is go and make sure that you hit the thumbs up, the subscribe. And by now you should be able to hit the share. So you want to share with your friends, share with your relatives, share with your enemies, share with a stranger. Just share, share, share. Okay? Grandma Hurshey. Oh, next week we're doing peanut butter cookies. So I'm going to divide that dough into parts. We're going to put some Reese's Pieces in one group. We'll put some Reese's peanut butter cups or whatever in another. Put some chocolate chips and some peanut butter chips. I mean, they're just going to have all kind of flavor of peanut butter. All right, they're going to be gluten-free, low sugar, and low carb. I will see you then, and thanks for stopping by. I love you, and I thank you for putting up with all my bloopers. All righty, you have a great week, and I'll see you next Tuesday at 4:30 to make the peanut butter cookies. Mwah! Love you.